Well, coming to say hi again. The following my son's example of a bit of a personal blog and some thoughts and perspectives. I had the occasion to be separated and divorced about 4 years ago, and during that time, I saw it as an opportunity to do some growing, and I kind of figured out some personal truths that, well, ultimately they're very simple and they work for me, and I'll share them if there's anybody interested in this. And they may work for you, they may not work for you. um, Today in particular, I'm going to hit on the concept of accepting yourself and loving yourself. The the common vernacular is to forgive yourself, and that basically pisses me off, because before you and even forgive yourself or forgive somebody else, you are basically passing judgment upon yourself or judgment upon somebody else that they require forgiveness. Instead of passing that judgment and then forgiving them, just accept. Accept for what it is. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to put up with the bullshit anymore. You can accept something as what it is, and on a practical level, decide that you're not going to put up with it. But you still accept that that is what it is. So, accept yourself. All the things that you feel guilty about, things that you have passed judgment on yourself about, things that you think you need forgiveness for or need to forgive yourself for, forget that. Accept those things. Be aware of them. I mean, you can't kill your demons unless you name your demons. You have to know what the shit is. So accept yourself. Be aware and accept yourself. And once you accept yourself, it doesn't matter what kind of strings other people try to pull. It doesn't matter what kind of buttons other people try to push, because you already have severed those strings and removed those buttons by accepting the fact that they're there. You're not trying to deny them. You're not trying to hide from them. You're not trying to cover them up. You're not trying to blame other people for it. You basically have accepted yourself for who and what you are, who and what you have been. And then the next step is to truly love yourself. And I don't mean egotistical, I'm holier than thou, love yourself. I mean to love yourself, to have a loving emotion and feeling towards yourself. I saw one time in a diet thing, if you love yourself, you're not going to eat the potato chips. And there's a certain amount of truth to that, because if you love yourself, you're going to be kind to yourself. The same as if you love your partner, you're going to be kind to them. The reason I emphasize accepting yourself first and loving yourself first is because if you spend all your time trying to accept other people and love other people before you take care of accepting and loving yourself, you're basically just going to empty out your glass of energy and emotional strength, and you're going to get rid of it. There's a premise that you need to fill up your own emotional glass full of energy, love, and acceptance first. And then what's going to happen is it's going to spill over. And the people that you would like to be able to help in this world, loved ones and other ones, you're going to be more capable to help them, in a better position to help them. And the net effect is you're going to be able to help more people if you help yourself first. Accept yourself for who you are and who you've been. Love yourself for who you are and who you are becoming. You do that, and you'll give off a glow, a feeling, a thing. People, think about it. Anybody in your life you've ever come across that just seemed like their shoes were solidly on the ground and they knew who they were, and they were good with that, and they were positive and open. These are people who usually have figured out, accept yourself for who you are, and then love yourself for who you are. And you'll find that those people are in a better position to help other people. I've gotten into arguments over the years with women in particular, not to be chauvinistic, but women in particular, because it's the nurturing concept. The example I use Airplane, instructions. Cabin loses pressure. Oxygen mask falls down. Put the mask on yourself first. And then put it on your child. Oh, no, I'm going to put it on the child first because I love them and I need to take care of them. And screw that, because ultimately you have just disabled your ability to care for them. You have cared for them less than if you had put the mask on yourself first, taken care of your own needs to better be able to provide for their needs. It goes the same way. I mean, especially you're in a relationship, you have kids, and the nurturing concept is to care for the kids, protect the kids, shelter the kids, sacrificing yourself in that scenario. Well, usually if you're going to sacrifice yourself, it's because you don't feel that you're worth it. Accept yourself. Understand that you are worth it. Love yourself. And realize that every bit of acceptance and love you give for yourself is going to improve the example you set for your kids, the energy you put out into the world. Basically, if you want to save the world, love and accept and love yourself first, because that is just going to start putting ripples in a pond that spread out and help everything else to fall into place. I harp on this a lot. I tend to repeat things. And as always, I'm a work in progress. And I don't always love myself the way I should. If I truly loved myself the way I should, I would have not had that slice of pizza for lunch. Because if I truly love myself, I don't eat carbs. So, we all try. And we try our hardest. But I accept the fact that I'm a work in progress. And I love myself for the fact that I'm trying. Hey, take care of yourself and stay out of trouble. Bye.